How's his brother hitting a 571? That's insane.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today,
Oh.
the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ubaldo Jimenez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Enos Fuentes makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Enos Fuentes.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And right after the game, they're off to begin a 9-game road trip, so they'd love to finish this homestand off with a victory.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Santana sprinting after it, but this will land foul shy of the wall. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. And now a shot of the Cardinals starting lineup is set by Mike Matheny. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, this team leads the league in walks, so you know they're going to see a lot of pitches. That really serves them well late in ball games. But they have to come through with some big hits in order to win games, to take advantage of what you've done at the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Steven Piscotty comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Fillmore usually gets high praise from most people for his command of the zone. He will occasionally give the pitcher just a little extra off the plate if he spots it well, though.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
I tell you what, when you've lost a few games in a row, home runs are obviously nice, but nothing really fires up the dugout quite like a triple. He looks right into that third base dugout and says, "Come on, guys, let's turn this thing around."
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. VR takes it in, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a... Jaime Garcia gets the start for St. Louis in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matty, you look at the box score of his last outing, he threw 9 innings, so you'd think he'd get a win, right? Didn't get a decision. We'll be looking to get one here in this one.
Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. To first. Glove by Adams. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
Jonathan Villar will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle.
Let's go.
But he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Kendrys Morales will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now,
Let's
so
go,
he's
Kendrys.
swinging it.
Domingo Santana steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. Hit to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to the plate. And the runner will be tagged out at the plate. So a costly decision there. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Three and 0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Drilled on the ground to short. Peralta's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Brewers strand a couple after 1. No score.
For the Cardinals,
Matt Holliday steps in now, just hoping for something to go his way. And as you can see, that has not been the case in recent days.
Damn it,
And
man.
here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed by Holliday as he's retired for an important first out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. And to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away
Well,
as
he's
he
in
takes a
black,
ball.
but yeah,
1-0.
I understand.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Kelly Epps strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Baseman, Kelly Epps.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Takes this the other way to
there
right.
Goes, single
and
to
a
right.
base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Into the box, Eric Young Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Young Jr.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, and that is 4 hits already here in the first 2 innings. Now, they need to work on breaking into that run column.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, Martin Maldonado's been hitting.
Set, here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Ubaldo Jimenez comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Sinking line drive out to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
Let's go.
And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, how about that at-bat from your pitcher? You started thinking this is already a really good at-bat because he's seen so many pitches, but then he caps it off by finishing it with a base hit.
He's set. Here it comes. Austin Jackson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. 1 run scores. Jonathan Villar gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
No, we got one. We got one though.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Oh.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a... Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the 3rd. Leading off the inning, Brian Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Brian Pena.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
And that's a sequence that would make any pitching coach proud. They kept it low on all 3 pitches in the at-bat. He just couldn't do anything right there.
Settling in now, Jaime Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's 1-2.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one, and now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently 2nd best on the team.
Well, he's a big part of this pitching staff, and I know they appreciate all the strikeouts he brings to the table. Add another one to his total right there.
Enos Fuentes will stand in for a 2nd time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop! And he loses the handle on the transfer, and that's going to allow the inning to continue.
Now batting,
Stephen Piscotty in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking.
And a good effort as he's
able
to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0. Hendrys Morales will come up now to kick off their half of the 3rd. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right.
Damn.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
now batting.
Domingo Santana steps in for his 2nd at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. smoked on the ground up
There you
the
go.
middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. That's 2-0. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Runner at first here, one man out. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
To short, hit hard.
There we go.
And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
There we go, Scooter.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with two gone in the inning. Eric Young Jr. stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here. Even though it's still early.
Piscotty is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. Could they hold over?
We're getting hits. We're just not getting any runs.
Matt Carpenter is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Got him.
Let's go.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Matt Adams is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play.
Look at Ubaldo.
Number 2.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains. Martin Maldonado is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. slapped hard the opposite way.
Ah.
He will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Number 31.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ubaldo Jimenez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he
There we
may
go,
want
Austin
back.
Jackson.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Jonathan Villar will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. This one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Back at it now is Jimenez as he's able to jump ahead in the count quickly here. 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now.
Man.
He's thrown 70% first pitch
There's the
strikes
hit home run.
to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Colton Wong will
Early
stand
home
in.
run.
As he'll look at a
hit
fastball
13
in there
home
on
runs
the
so
outer
far?
half. It's 0-1.
God damn. Going crazy now.
Fastball
Ah, he
misses
wanted it
inside. It's
too.
even at 1. Back to the mound and off his leg. Safe after the recovery.
Oh, hell no.
Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Jeez, how's he doing after that shot?
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
Stepping in now, Brian Pena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. So striding in, Jaime Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
So stepping in, number 22, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up.
Oh,
with
that's
that
a strike.
equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Santana waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More Matt. Kendrys Morales comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle.
Let's go.
Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Single.
So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we check out the Brewers leaders in that category, you can see his total is currently 2nd best on the team.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Damn, Brian McCann
Domingo
hits
Santana
7 home runs
stands
so
in
far.
for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Some guy named Driver has 3.
Hit hard to the right side. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Scooter Jeanette digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Steven Piscotty makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 13.
Now in the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Can't get Mike Carpenter.
Will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball called for strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying
Got him.
off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Let's go.
Kelly Epps will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Fuentes has a
Right
lead
after
on
center
it,
fielder.
1 out. Eric Young Jr. will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And this is lined right back up the
Let's
middle.
go.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First delivery to him on the way. Running is Young. Lines softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Austin Jackson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knock things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brewers strand a couple, but they're up 1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges.
Let's go.
Stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Well, in case you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot of these so far. 11 for him in the contest all told, as he just continues to mow down the opposing lineup here late into the ball game. Colton Wong will stand in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Inside,
he wanted it too, man.
Perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Brian Pena is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And he tries for the backhand reach at 3rd, but he gets by the glove down the line. Rendell Gritchick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 15, Rendell Gritchick.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
The 2-2 pitch. And a
he wanted it
as he lays off it for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the
Got him.
fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Jonathan VR is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. You just fire that thing in there.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Broxton sets. Here's the 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman number
Kendrys
25.
Morales ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he takes ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's
Let's
in
go.
there
We got
for
a
the
double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turnaround first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Jordan Walden will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Into the box now, Domingo Santana as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
6 doubles for Kendrys Morales.
Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Adams has got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Scooter Gennett strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
Run, Scooter, run.
And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. Fine. Enos Fuentes comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Swing and a liner, but foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
11-0
Still
is crazy.
1-2 as he fouls it away.
However, having 12 hits and only 1 run is even more crazy.
On the ground to the left side. Epps comes up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stephen Piscotty will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Throw to first will be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away. Matt Carpenter stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to
How
work
did he even-
ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Kelly Epps digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Fuentes
Jesus.
there, and he has it for the first out.
The left fielder, number
Digging
Come on,
in
Red,
now,
at
Eric
guys.
Young Jr. as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 1 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Fuentes. 2 down. Martin Maldonado will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, he's sports with all those kind of emojis or something.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1. Matt Adams will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Will Smith is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Matt Adams is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
That's good, sports.
The batter,
Matt Holliday ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And he will run this one
Damn,
down.
15 Ks from Scherzer.
Second out. Cardinals are down to their final.
Oh, he
out
hit a home run
and
last
that'll
time.
bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Off me.
Up and in for ball 1. This would be a well-earned victory for Ubaldo Jimenez if these guys can finish this one off.
Oh!
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but
Thank
made
you.
it pan out.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was.
How do you get that?
It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but When you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him
Let's
out,
go.
and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch it.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
Let's go.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 1-0. The San Diego Padres combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the Cubs at Wrigley Field 4-1. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-0. The New York Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win after some free baseball against the Pirates 1-0. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-1. It was their 5th straight victory. Max Scherzer struck out 15 overall with the win as the Nationals disposed of the Phillies 11-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The D-backs completed a 3-game series sweep as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine.
Oh, hold on. Do we think?
The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as they destroyed the Rays 11-2. The Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-0.
I beg your pardon?
The Colorado Rockies got 18 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 8-4. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 hits total as they beat the White Sox on the south side 8-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Miami Marlins hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. Ken Webster got his 2nd W of the season as the Twins defeated the Orioles 5-4. The Oakland Athletics allowed 5 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 4-1. The Rangers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We're back.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Zach Wheeler grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Cubs got past the Reds 2-1. Heading into today, the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Reds are 3rd in the division, 6 games out of 1st. The Pittsburgh Pirates broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. Right now, the Pirates are in last place in the NL Central. They're 7 games back. The Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 1 game out of 1st. Kevin Segrist had his 1st victory of the year, helping the Cardinals get by the Marlins 5-4. Looking at the standings, the Cardinals are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 1 game out of 1st. The Marlins are atop the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Atlanta Braves got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-2. As of today, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division, 5.5 games back. The Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd. The Washington Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-2. Heading into today, the Dodgers are in 3rd place in the NL West, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. The Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 4-2. At the moment, the Padres... Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Pittsburgh Pirates got 11 overall hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-3. The Reds starting pitcher, number 47, won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, helping the Reds down the Cubs 2-0.
Oh my
Rich Hill
goodness.
won his 4th game thus far,
Does
helping
that
lead
mean
the
we
Marlins
lost
to win
all
over the
those games
Redbirds
because of
2-0.
errors?
As of today, he is
Damn
in the
it.
top
Can
5
I-
in the National League in strikeouts. In other Cardinals news, starting pitcher Lance Lynn will not be in the lineup for the next couple of days. He's dealing with a broken nail. The Atlanta